Good afternoon and welcome to All About Animals. I'm Sherry Graditor and my guest today, and she has been my guest before, is Diana Schnell, who is the executive director of an organization called the Equestrian Connection. Are we in Mettawa or are we in Lake Forest?
We border Mettawa and our mailing address is Lake Forest, so you're right on both accounts.
Okay, and this is a center for horse-based therapy.
Yes.
Okay, what does that mean?
Well, we offer a variety of equine therapies, anywhere from hippotherapy, which is direct treatment by an occupational, speech, or physical therapist. We offer therapeutic riding, which would be teaching an individual to ride, an individual who also needs the therapeutic benefits of riding. And we also offer psychological programs utilizing non-mounted horse activities.
Okay.
So everything is centered around the connection between the horse and human.
And why is it so therapeutic for a person? Let's start with for a person to ride. What are the benefits?
Movement is very therapeutic in general, but it's also, we're learning more and more actually since we started the company about the benefits people are actually feeling and conveying to us. But obviously core strength is important. We all take Pilates now and learn all about the core. If the core is strong, then the rest of the body can work off that core, hands, eyes, feet. So the movement of the horse helps with building a strong core. It helps for those who don't have the walking motor plan that you and I kind of take for granted and were born with. It helps give that pattern, the movement of the horse's pelvis, helps give a child or adult that pattern in their brain so that they can eventually take those steps. And then of course there's the whole emotional and connection side of bonding with a horse, the empowerment you have, individuals who have no control over their disability or their life suddenly can control a 1,200-pound animal and feel some control. So it's so multifaceted. That's why, we started it in general.
And you've expanded because the first time we came, this was primarily for kids. And you've added, you told me an Alzheimer's group.
We had an Alzheimer's. We have, we really branched into adults with multiple sclerosis. Amazing results we're seeing. I mean, they're able to communicate to us that so many are pain-free for the first time in years. Increased flexibility. One woman who I carried in my arms once is now walking up the ramp to get on the horse. So everyone's experiencing benefits in some way. And again, we're giving them some control back in their life over a body that suddenly they wake up one day and no longer have control. It's a very devastating illness, and we're really giving them some hope and a venue to talk to others and work with others who are experiencing the same things. It's amazing.
And you said, the last time we were here, you had a gentleman who was a veteran with brain injury issues.
We did. We are trying to reach out more to veterans as well. And again, some of that's non-mounted. But for anyone who can gain the benefits of non-mounted grooming of the horse, relationship building with the horse, and using the psychology of horses to understand our own psychology. An example would be a group of teens, a teen program we now have, where teens can watch the behavior of horses and then meet together with our clinical psychologist and some of our instructors to talk about that and relate it to what they experience. Because horses are herd animals, some are left out, someone rises to the top as the leader, And suddenly these teens are given tools to use in their own life. You have to come see it.
It sounds remarkable.
It's really neat.
It sounds really.
We can all use some type of horse therapy in our life. That's my new thing.
There's no question.
Yeah.
And I forgot who said that the best thing for the inside of a man was the outside of a horse.
I think it was Teddy Roosevelt.
But I tend to agree with that. I think they are remarkable animals, and
they are.
And what you're doing here, you are also offering respite for caregivers.
We do. We allow the caregivers to ride, which is kind of neat. We have massage for the caregivers. We have art therapy now for the parents, and that's interesting too, and siblings. We have it for the riders as well, but they're able to connect and express themselves through their art about what they're going through being a caregiver and a sibling, which is not easy to do.
It's very difficult.
Yeah,
it is very difficult.
So that's kind of exciting. And then we have our jobs program too. We had that last time?
I don't know about that.
We are working with CEDAL and SSCD and all the local school districts to provide programs to teach job skills to older special needs teens and young adults who might not be able to work in the regular work environment but can work here and make a difference while they're bonding with the horses. So it's kind of cool.
God, benefit all ways.
We're trying.
It just goes all ways.
Trying to fill the gaps.
Yeah, and it sounds like you're picking up an awful lot by way of filling the gaps.
I'm trying. Thanks.
And I also understand your fees are sliding scale.
They're sliding scale. We've never charged the full cost of what therapy costs us. We've always raised money to supplement that cost, knowing that raising a child or an adult with disabilities is 3 times that of a, quote, regular person. But we also have, in this economy, more and more families, children and adults, who have either lost their job because of their disability, or no longer have benefits, or for whatever reason need funding for therapy, and we go out and raise those funds.
Okay, that is the perfect segue to Marty's Barn Party.
Yes.
Which is coming up October 1st?
Yes.
Okay. This is your big fundraiser?
It's it's our biggest of the year. It occurs here. We carpet our arena. People hear barn party, they go in the sand and the horse poop, but we carpet the arena. We have it fully catered. It's open bar. We have wonderful silent auction and live auction items. And then we have Under the Street Lamp, who is the original cast of the Chicago Jersey Boys, coming back again to entertain us, which...
And I can tell you from last year when I was here, they are spectacular.
Yeah,
it goes beyond good.
We also have Patty Vasquez. She's a comedian and special needs parents who's going to open up with a short comedy routine on what it's like to be a special needs parent, because we all need to find humor in our lives, And
it's called You Could Either Laugh or Cry, and laughing's better for you.
Right. And I think it'll make people share it's kind of the experiences we all have, so it's exciting.
So, it's a casual dress, terrific evening coming up.
Yep.
And it's coming up real soon, and you have advanced ticket prices, and you have at-the-door ticket prices. Do you do that?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And people are shuttled from the CDW parking lot, which is right across the street here. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary. It's not our 10th barn party, but it's our 10th anniversary, so we're really trying to make it a special night.
Yeah, and having been to the last one, it is, as I said, I lost the poop contest last year, where they divide the arena into little squares, and wherever the pony poops first, that's the winner, and he did not poop for me. But there are a lot of fun things going on.
Yeah, we have all sorts of raffles and contests going on that night to raise money towards our scholarship funds.
And that's the thing, as the economy gets worse and worse, and your population grows because you keep adding new groups, you got to raise more funds. And right now is not an easy time to be raising funds. When the economy is bad, people tend to not be as free with their charitable donations. So this is a biggie.
Yeah, it's big, and there's so many ways people can give. They can donate items, they can volunteer. We have over 200 volunteers here at EC, so we're always looking for help. But when it's a good cause, I think people really step up and help, so we're excited.
They do, and we might add that you use volunteers not just for the barn party, but you need volunteers all the time.
All the time.
And you need donations all the time. So, in the about a minute we've got left, do you want to tell people how they can get hold of you and what they need to do here?
Our website is www.equestrianconnection.org. You can email us at info@equestrianconnection.org. We're located at 600 North Bradley, just north of the north of Highway 60, west of the tollway. So we're pretty centrally located.
And if I wanted to go to Marty's Barn Party, what would I do?
You can go on our website, or you could call our office at 847-615-8696, or stop in and get a ticket.
It is a lot of fun for a tremendous cause that does nothing but good work. I mean, I can't say that strongly enough. So I appreciate you taking the time. I hope that those of you who are watching and who have interest in getting involved in a neat program, a super cool program, consider the barn party. Consider volunteering. Consider a donation if you can't come in.
Thanks.
Diana, thank you for having us.
We'll miss you that night if you can't.
Yeah, well, I won't be here, but you guys have a wonderful time.
You're here in spirit.
You better believe it.
Thanks, honey.
We will now take you to Save a Pet and show you dogs and cats that are waiting for homes of their own.